All right, Jackie. So last time you were in here, we talked about moving into a future template with this session. So we do future templates when the positive belief on a main memory target has been installed. And considering what you shared with me about your goal for being here, what I wrote down was to calm the anger and to be more objective in dealing with others, especially around the current president. So is there a future situation that you'd like to bring up for working on connected to that original goal? Particularly a future situation where having this positive belief of I am strong may really serve you. And it could be something like a social media debate to something that feels even bigger than that. You were pretty open-ended here on what can be used as a future template. It could be just seeing him on TV. It could be just giving you some examples. So.
One of the things is dealing with listening to the executive order after executive order is really taxing. Especially focusing around different humanitarian things that he's doing. Both with women's issues, with women's rights, and the refugees and immigrants.
Sure. So is there an image or a worse part that is jumping out at you connected to what you gave me?
I think women and children, like the whole.
You can work with that. So here's the question. When you hold together that positive belief of I am strong with the worst part of the future scenario, women and children, what is your gut level feeling of how true that feels to you right now, with 1 being completely false and 7 being completely true?
I'd have to say it's like a 4 because I'm so angry.
Okay. So you answered my next question. Anger? Any other emotions?
It's almost like that emotion belief thing. It's like feeling of powerlessness. Like, what can you do?
Yeah. So on a scale of 0 to 10, with 0 being no disturbance or neutral and 10 being the worst imaginable, where would you rate your SUDS connected to that image or worst part of women and children?
Like the distress level of just that image?
Yep.
Probably be about an 8.
All right. And what body sensations are you noticing in this moment as that image or worst part is brought up?
It just is tightness because of the anger.
Okay, so roll with that. Tightness because of the anger, go with it, notice it. Take a breath. What are you noticing?
Can I say whatever?
Yeah,
His freaking stupid face.
go with that. Jackie? What are you noticing now?
So much anger.
Go with the anger. Take a breath. What are you noticing?
I don't understand how, like, you can do that. Just what he's doing, I just don't understand how you can do it with people.
Go with that. Take a breath. What's happening, or what are you noticing?
Think of how many people directly that I know, including myself, of how this is affecting people.
Go with that. Take a breath. What are you getting, Jackie?
Anger from just being so uneducated.
Go with that. Take a breath. What are you noticing?
Anger mixed with powerlessness.
Go with that.
so many people not being heard.
Go with that. What are you getting now?
Anger from people, including him, standing behind Christianity.
Mm-hmm. Go with that. Breath. What are you noticing?
Fear that he'll be successful.
Go with that. Breath. What are you getting?
Hurt their country come to this.
Go with that. Breath. What are you getting?
Sadness that this has brought all the fear and hurt to the surface.
Go with that. getting?
Sadness, because he's pathetic.
Go with that. And what are you getting now?
Hope.
Hope. Go with hope. Breath. And what are you getting?
Kind of nothing.
Okay. Let's check in with the distress level. So the image or worst part connected to this future template, 0 to 10. 0 being no distress or neutral, and 10 being the worst you can imagine. Where would you rate it?
2.
2? Okay, let's just do another few sets, see if there's anything that keeps it from going lower than 2. Breath. What are you noticing now?
Phrase people use, presidents to deal with it, powerlessness.
Roll with that. Take a breath. And what are you getting now?
There's just nothing.
Okay. So again, going back to the image or worst part, just the women and children, and I wouldn't expect it to be a pure 0, just because it is. 0 to 10, where would you rate it?
2.
Okay. Here's what I think is more important in the future template. The positive, I am strong. In this moment, as you hold forth that image or worst part going forward, 1 to 7, 1 being completely false, 7 being completely true. Where would you rate that gut level feeling? I am strong.
7.
Great. Let's lock that in a 7. Take a couple breaths with it. even imagining taking this just one step further as the next executive order comes down, which it will. How true does that feel for you? I am strong. 1 being completely false, 7 being completely true.
Strong. 7.
Okay, so hold that. Notice the body sensation. Take a breath. And I'll have you take a few more breaths for me to transition. Just like before, moving the body in whatever way feels organic. Making sure you take some time to let your eyes adjust to the light. Alright, you can give me the headphones back and we'll just check in briefly. So, it was also pretty awesome work. So, any questions for me about that part of the experience?
No, I think that can't tell you that the anger is just like, I
Yeah.
think that that's just.
Well, the thing about emotions is, and this is, my experience, emotions come and go. Emotions are there. I don't know how many of us can look at the things that are going on and not get angry. And I don't think the goal of EMDR is ever to eliminate an emotion, but it's to keep you from having that emotion totally control your life. And I think the bigger thing here is, can you take that positive cognition of I am strong and carry that forward? Because I think the stronger that is there and the stronger that's locked in as these hurdles come at you, as these reasons for being angry or sad come at you. If you're acting more from that place or responding more from that place, you may be surprised with how you're able to handle a distressing situation that we find ourselves in. So keep noticing that. So I would say in the next week to be mindful of how your responses or your reactions may flow. Again, I think this is important. We're talking about this. It's not about not getting angry or not feeling emotion, but noticing if you can still respond from that place of I'm strong. Good. Same thing like when we closed the last session, keep using your skills if you need, and then we'll check back in next time.